how many weddings or potential weddings, then, husbands, have you had in Hollyoaks so far?
I think 6. And there's been a couple of failed ones in there as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, she's just like a serial weddinger, isn't she?
Is that fun, though?
Oh, I love it, Stacey.
Yeah.
It's like everyone has birthdays, she has a wedding. Yeah, I love it.
Do you recycle the same dress, or is it a different dress every time?
It's a different dress. And do you know that one there were only 120 quid?
No way.
Yeah.
Russ was your first kind of love potential... Did you ever marry him?
Yes, I did, yeah.
Just to think about that
11
then,
years
see.
ago, yeah. So it was quite nice to return and then sort of go back to where she started.
Why did they split up in the first place, then?
Probably something she did. She'll have cheated or something. No, I think he went off with her sister, and had a baby.
Oh, my God.
Well, she did something to...
So
yeah,
now,
probably.
how do you remember what your character's done? Is there, like, a Bible of Mercedes?
Really done.
Mercedes McQueen Bible.
Yes, a Mercedes McQueen Bible, so that when they have a new storyline, you can go back and read up what you've done in the past.
There is one, but our PAs are really good, so I just usually ask them.
Is it 12 years you've played Mercedes?
Yeah, I think it's rolling into my 13th. Like,
Wow.
again, these years just go by. It's such an amazing place to work.
Do you think this wedding is going to last?
You mean, Linda, our presents, were we the kind of kiss of death?
We were the lucky charms.
You two are amazing. And you two got 2 scenes.
We did.
I know Richard and Alan just got 1, yeah. I can't wait to see it.
Well, Janet wasn't going to wear a hat. She was being a bit of a diva. She was having a diva strop.
You didn't like it, did you?
Once I got the hat on, though, I went to the pub at lunchtime in character.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe everybody in the cast was all sitting in the pub having their lunch in the costumes.
Were they in their costumes?
What's that?
They were in their costumes in the
Yeah.
pub. Oh, you didn't say
Yeah.
It just takes that long to take them all off and that, like, hour that you get, you want to make the most of that hour.
I was terrified I was going to drop my chili con carne down my ready because I wore my own dress.
So we know in real life, because last time you were here, you were pregnant.
Yeah, God, it seems like
And
just
your little
2
boy's
months
how
ago.
old now?
He's nearly 18 months.
18 months.
Yeah.
But is he Daye?
Yes.
D-A-Y-E. Very unusual name. I hadn't heard that. Where's that from? Or have you just
I just made it up one day in car. Like, if we ever have a boy, I like the name Daye. Greg didn't like it at first, but then I just told him he's getting called.
Yeah.
You had quite a traumatic birth, didn't you?
His umbilical cord was in a knot, but for me, like, he was healthy, it was fine. It was the midwife that said it happens in 1 in 100 babies.
That happened to my son as well.
Did it?
I know,
Yeah, and he was
Louis.
completely
Thank God
fine.
he's
Like, it's
fine,
so
yeah.
lucky that... And they said that it had have happened when he was growing, like, tiny.
I mean, I've heard of the umbilical cord being around the baby's neck, but not of it being in a knot. The actual cord's in a knot as well, then.
And it was tight as well. She showed us it, and it had stopped, like, any nutrients and whatever vitamins
Did that
he needed
make
to
your
it.
labour harder?
Oh, Stacey, I was just happy to be the end of pregnancy. I was literally like, that labour, it wasn't straightforward and it wasn't amazing, but with the end of a horrific pregnancy for me. I just didn't enjoy being pregnant, so I was just buzzing with it. I felt like Superwoman. I loved it, yeah.
And has that put you off possibly considering any more children, or...?
That hasn't.
No.
But the sleepless nights are, like, I'm so tired.
And because your partner, Greg, how long have you two been together now?
Nearly 7 years.
7 years. So do you think in real life, and you've had all these marriages or non-marriages in Hollyoaks, do you think the two of you might get married, or is that...
Maybe if we have time one day. I actually thought he proposed to me on my birthday.
You thought so?
Yeah, I thought we were going to, and I was like, I'm too tired for this. Like, we'll do this another day. This ring, he bought me a gorgeous ring for my birthday from him and Daye, and he got out this ring box, and I were a mess. I'd just finished work, finished bathing Daye. I was so tired, and I thought, please don't do this now. I need, like, some energy. And he was like, no, it's just a ring from us. I'm like, OK, that's fine.
You're the first person I've heard
as well.
Yeah.
The first person I've heard to be relieved that they didn't get proposed to.
Just because I was too tired to deal with, like... Do you know how excited it would be?
Well, it's hard juggling work and a young baby and things, because, you know, your hours must be long.
I had a year off. Just because I needed it, because me and Greg live in separate cities. So for us to spend the first year of Daye's life together, I just needed to take a year off. So I didn't think about whether I wanted it or not. It was just like, yep, let's take a year off. I'll spend that year together, and then we'll reevaluate when I get back.
And was it hard going back?
I loved it, Ruth. It was just the right time,
Yeah.
Like, everyone said it's a bit of a day off going into work, and sometimes it feels like that. It's amazing picking him up as well, and it's amazing spending all our weekends together, but it's nice just going into work for a few hours and being yourself.
Well, listen, we're glad you're back, because we love Mercedes McQueen. I mean, what a
Thank
character.
you.
And you can see Janet and Linda's cameo appearance.
I'm excited.
Spectacular, Oscar-winning, I would say.
BAFTA, definitely.
This is this Friday, so it's an hour-long special, isn't it?
Yes.
So 6 till
Yeah.
7 this Friday, Hollyoaks on Channel 4.